Holy Mother was the very personality of spirituality. She came down to impart wisdom, and she was the very embodiment of compassion. Now, in our Hindu scriptures, when adharma reigns supreme and when dharma comes down, gods incarnate. And along with the incarnation, the Shakti also comes with them. Their consort is the Shakti. The Holy Mother was the consort of Sri Ramakrishna. In the Chandi, the Universal Mother has said, when Dharma wanes and when Adharma reigns supreme, I come down to save the good human beings, the divine beings, and to do good to the people. Sri Ramakrishna told his devotees that Holy Mother was Saraswati herself, and she has come down to impart wisdom, and she has hidden her beautiful form, her celestial form, so that others will not be misled by her physical attributes. And once Sita was very jealous of Holy Mother, and he used to be rude to her. So Sri Ramakrishna warned him that you should be careful, Hriday, because if I lose my temper, the being in me might just hiss. But if she is hurt, and the being in her, you cannot, even Vishnu or Shiva or Brahma cannot save you. Surendra took initiation from Holy Mother at Kothar. Now, unless the divine incarnations themselves drop hints about their divinity, we are not able to recognize them. So, at Kothar, Surendra asked Holy Mother, after the initiation, he asked her, Mother, everybody calls you Adya Shakti and Kali and so on and so forth. Now, if you tell me on your own what you are, then I will be satisfied. Then Holy Mother said, yes, I am Kali Surendra. Then once Sarayabala was sitting and talking with Holy Mother. Then two Holy Mothers told her, Sarayabala, see, everybody calls me Kali and Adya Shakti and so on, so Jagadatri and so on and so forth. I think I must be so, because so many times when I think of something, it happens immediately. And I think of eating something, I get it immediately. So I think I must be something superhuman like Kali. At Trichur, Dhira Pranamataji asked Bharati Pranamataji, now you've been moving with Holy Mother so closely. Can you tell us anything special that you experienced with her? Dhira Pranamataji asked Bharati Pranamataji. Bharati Pranamataji said, I only remember that she was very motherly and very affectionate, and I moved with her like a child with the mother. Her affection was very deep and very warm she was with me. But one thing I remember, once I went, she was drying her hair on the roof of the building, and I went there to the roof because I had some work there. Then Holy Mother saw me and she said, Sarala, please get some flowers and give them to me, offer them to me. So I was very happy to do that errand and ran down and got the flowers and placed them. And as I was placing them near her feet, I saw her form had become luminous and vast. I was terrified and I prostrated myself completely before her. And so that was Holy Mother had manifested the divinity in her. She showed it to the Bharati Prana Mataji. Then Bharati Prana Mataji was again asked to Nilima Mukhopadhyay once, what is your special experience with Holy Mother? Then again Bharati Prana didn't remember much, but she said, I had a very nice experience with her as mother and child. That's all. But then again she said, I remember one day there was a lot of crowd, number of devotees had come, and we didn't have enough food, enough prasad. We hadn't prepared for so many people, so we were a bit tense. So I went to Holy Mother and told her very slowly in her ears, so this is the position, there may not be enough prasad for all. Then Holy Mother very calmly said, no, don't worry. And she got up and she went to the kitchen, took a ladle, took a spatula, and turned every curry, all the things in all the vessels. And then they started serving the people. And there was enough for all, and everybody was satisfied to the utmost. So then we realize this is Annapurna Devi manifest in Sri Sharda Devi. Now once Shibu, a nephew of Sri Ramakrishna, was accompanying Holy Mother from Kamarpukur to Jairampati. Now on the way near the fields, Shibu was carrying the bundle of Holy Mother. Shibu said, told Holy Mother, no, I'm not coming with you anymore. I'm not going to walk with you up to Jairampati. Then Holy Mother said, why? She said, you must tell me who you are. Why? I'm your aunt and you're my nephew. He said, no, I want to know who you really are. Then Holy Mother did not know what to do. So she had to say who she is, and she said, yes, I am Kali. Then he was very happy and he accompanied her to Jairampati. Now once Hari Premananda went with Holy Mother and Radhu to Bankura, because at Bankura the doctor there had to treat Radhu. So they took her to a two-room apartment to stay in. And Dr. Maheshwarananda, after he came and went, Holy Mother was sitting next to Radhu in Radhu's room on a small stool. Now Hari Premananda sat near her and was slowly massaging her feet. And then it just struck him. The thought crossed in his mind that if this is Divine Mother, how come her feet are so very bony and so dark and so thin? And as soon as this thought crossed his mind, slowly the color of the feet changed, the look changed, it became all filled out, the toes became filled out, and golden anklets appeared on the ankles, and there was a red ribbon like paint all over around the boundary of the feet. It was all painted and beautiful. And slowly he looked up, and what he saw there was the form of Jagadatri, with a crown, with 4 hands and 3 eyes, and plenty of jewels and arms and everything. And he got really petrified, and he was trembling, and he fell down at her feet, and he was almost lost consciousness. Then Holy Mother, after some time, slowly patted him, and he slowly got up and said, what happened, Hari, Hari? Then he came to his senses, and he said, what is seeing? Now Vaikunta, that is Swami Maheshwarananda, a doctor, he was also used to treat Holy Mother. Once Holy Mother had dysentery at Koalpura, at the Jagadamba ashram she was staying. So Vaikunta was called, Maheshwarananda was called. So he used to practice allopathy. But when he found that the poor could not afford allopathy, he shifted to homeopathy. And Mother liked him. Mother liked his treatment, and she liked the way he treated the patients. So what he used to do was first give 1 drop of medicine to the patient in the mouth itself, and then give them small packets of powder to have later on by themselves. So when he took the small drop to put in Mother's mouth, he went a few feet forward, and just a few inches away he stopped and was looking very petrified. He said, because he saw the form of Jagadatri, and he was terrified to put the medicine in Jagadatri's mouth. So his hands were trembling, his legs were shaking. So Holy Mother said, doctor, I've got dysentery, you give me the medicine. But he would not. So he went back and he again brought the medicine and put it in her hand and said, Mother, you have it yourself. And then afterwards he gave the packets and then left. And then he said afterwards, this is what he saw. He saw Jagadatri, and he did not have the courage to put the medicine in Jagadatri's mouth. Then there was Chandramohan Datta, a devotee. He was very devoted to Holy Mother. He was initiated by Holy Mother, and he was traveling with her in a bullock cart near Vishnupur. So the bullock cart stopped on the way, and Holy Mother got down from the bullock cart and was resting under a tree. Now the Chandramohan Datta went to Holy Mother there and started talking to her, and then it struck him he should ask her something. So he made this request to Holy Mother. Mother, I have one last request to make. You must please oblige. So Mother said, okay, you ask. And he said, I want to know your true form. Now this mother was not prepared for. She was very reluctant to show her true form. But he insisted and he said, see, mother, our whole family is dependent on you. We pray to you only. You are only looking after us for all these years. So please oblige. So finally, mother had to relent. Then she told her companions, you please go away a little farther away. I'll talk to Chandramohan and afterwards you come back. So after they went, she showed him her real form. And she also told Chandramohan that you should not reveal my real form to anybody as long as I am alive. She made him promise that, and then she came back to her. And he was very petrified seeing her trembling. Then she came back to her original form and blessed him and said, don't tell this to anybody. And then there was a girl called Basanna, and she was widowed at 7 years. Now, after that, at about 13 years old, when she was about 13 years old, she was employed in Holy Mother's house for washing clothes, utensils, cleaning the floor, etc. And she was very happy there. But then there was a festival in the neighboring village, and she heard about it, and she wanted to go to the village to see the festival, and then return. But Holy Mother said, after cleaning everything, she used to massage Holy Mother's feet in the evenings. So she said, no, you sit here. You will see whatever you have to see there, you will see here. So anyway, she sat there, she was massaging Holy Mother's feet. And she went out to sleep on Holy Mother's feet itself. Then suddenly she woke up because a brilliant light in the room, all a glaring brilliant light. So when she woke up, she saw the brilliant light, and in the midst of the light was Jagadatri, the former Jagadatri. She got scared because she's not used to seeing Jagadatri, a goddess, a live goddess standing there in the middle of the room. So she ran out of the room, calling Mother, Mother, and didn't find Mother anywhere. Then she came back and she saw Mother lying peacefully on the cot just as she was before, and the former Jagadatri was not there. And she told Mother, "This is what I saw." Then Mother smiled and she said, yes, I am Jagadatri, I am Saraswati, I am Lakshmi, I am Kali. So that is our Holy Mother, and we are all very fortunate to know something about her, and there's a lot more to read and to relish and to get comfort from. And Holy Mother has promised that she and Guru Maharaj will always take care of us till the end.